Something impossible is happening right now in our solar system. A massive interstellar visitor is defying every rule we know about comets, and Harvard astronomer Avi Loeb isn't mincing words anymore. This could be humanity's first encounter with alien technology, and we're running out of time to find out the truth. Picture this: an object so enormous that the sun itself cannot push it off course. While ordinary comets dance and wobble as solar radiation strikes them, this visitor plows forward like nothing can touch it. Scientists call it 3-eye Atlas, but Loeb has another name for it: a potential mothership. Right now, telescopes across the globe are tracking something that shouldn't exist. The Hubble Space Telescope captured it hemorrhaging mass at a staggering rate, 330 pounds every single second. That's like watching a small car evaporate into space every few seconds. This material blasts away with tremendous force, creating what should be a powerful rocket effect. Yet, 3-eye Atlas doesn't even flinch. Loeb ran the calculations, and what he found changes everything. For an object to ignore forces this powerful, it must weigh at least 33 billion tons. That's the minimum estimate. To put this in perspective, imagine an object wider than Manhattan Island hurtling through space. This makes it over 1,000 times more massive than Borisov, the previous interstellar comet that visited our neighborhood. Here's where the math gets terrifying. If objects like Borisov are common cosmic debris, we should be detecting 1,000 of them for every one object the size of 3-eye Atlas. But we're not. This visitor represents a statistical impossibility. Something this massive, this rare, simply shouldn't be cruising past our doorstep, unless it was sent here deliberately. The anomalies don't stop at size. Mars Reconnaissance Orbiter will soon capture unprecedented images as 3-eye Atlas passes within 18 million miles of the red planet. Its high-rise camera can resolve details down to 30 kilometers per pixel. Whatever those images reveal will either confirm our worst suspicions or deepen the mystery even further. The bigger this object appears, the more impossible its natural formation becomes. But what's truly sending shockwaves through the scientific community isn't just what 3-eye Atlas is, it's what it's leaving behind. Analysis of the surrounding dust cloud reveals massive concentrations of nickel. Now, nickel in space isn't unusual by itself. What's alarming is the complete absence of iron. In nature, these elements are inseparable cosmic twins, always found together in similar ratios. Finding pure nickel is like discovering a fingerprint where no hand should be. Where do you find nickel without iron? In technology. Specialized nickel alloys power our most advanced spacecraft, satellites, and industrial equipment. While natural processes bind nickel and iron together, human engineering deliberately separates them. Could this nickel cloud be industrial exhaust? Shed paneling from a technological object? The natural comet explanation crumbles under this evidence. Then there's the tail. Every comet humanity has ever observed follows one simple rule. Tails stream away from the sun, pushed by solar wind and radiation. It's basic physics. Except 3-eye Atlas rewrites the rulebook. For months, observers documented a bizarre luminous structure extending from the front of the object, pointing directly toward the sun. This forward-facing glow stretched 10 times longer than it was wide, a feature that violates everything we understand about cometary behavior. Loeb offers a brilliant comparison. Imagine seeing a cat walking down the street, but instead of a tail behind it, there's another tail growing from its forehead. You might try convincing yourself it's just a normal cat, but every instinct screams that something is fundamentally wrong. That's exactly what we're witnessing with 3-eye Atlas. The polarization data makes it even stranger. Light reflecting off 3-eye Atlas shows extreme negative polarization patterns unlike any natural comet dust ever measured. This optical signature directly correlates with that impossible forward glow. The geometry is all wrong. The physics doesn't add up, unless we're looking at artificial structures scattering light in ways that natural debris simply cannot. Let's summarize what we know. An object the size of a city weighing over 33 billion tons, immune to forces that should alter its trajectory, trailing industrial-grade nickel without its natural companion element, sporting a tail that grows from the wrong end, and exhibiting light polarization that defies natural explanation. One anomaly would be fascinating. This many together, it looks less like cosmic debris and more like a vessel under intelligent control. But the story gets even more impossible. The origin of 3I Atlas connects to one of the greatest unsolved mysteries in the search for extraterrestrial intelligence. On August 15, 1977, the Big Ear radio telescope in Ohio detected an extraordinarily powerful narrowband signal from deep space. Astronomer Jerry Amon was so stunned he circled the printout and scribbled one word: "Wow." The signal was undeniably extraterrestrial, but it never repeated. Its source remains one of astronomy's greatest enigmas. Loeb made a discovery that sent chills through the research community. He traced the trajectory of 3I Atlas backward and compared it to the origin point of the WOW signal. They align within 9 degrees of each other. In the vast emptiness of space, the probability of two unrelated phenomena, a mysterious alien radio signal and a bizarre interstellar object, originating from the same tiny patch of sky by pure chance, just 0.6%. Think about what that means. Was 3I Atlas the source of the WOW signal nearly 50 years ago? If true, this isn't passive debris drifting through the void. It's an active probe or vessel capable of transmitting powerful signals across interstellar distances. It would mean this object has been on a deliberate journey toward our solar system for decades, perhaps centuries. Loeb is now urging radio observatories worldwide to point their instruments at 3I Atlas and listen. Is it transmitting now? Has it been broadcasting all along, and we just weren't paying attention? The search is underway, but so far, silence. Or perhaps it's waiting for the right moment to break that silence. And that moment might be closer than we think. The object's trajectory reveals something almost too perfect to be coincidence. On October 29th, 3I Atlas will make its closest approach to the Sun, the point of maximum gravitational influence. This is precisely when any object wanting to perform a course correction or gravity assist maneuver would make its move. Here's the spine-chilling part. During this entire critical period, Earth will be on the opposite side of the Sun. Our star will completely block our view. We won't be able to observe it. Was this timing random? Or was this orbital path deliberately calculated to hide crucial maneuvers from Earth's watching eyes? Loeb poses a thought experiment that should terrify and excite us in equal measure. What if 3I Atlas emerges from behind the Sun on a completely different trajectory? What if it suddenly accelerates, decelerates, or changes direction in ways that defy natural orbital mechanics? If that happens, Loeb predicts the stock market will crash. Because at that moment the debate ends. Proof of intelligent control becomes undeniable. The implications force us to confront humanity's unpreparedness for this scenario. Loeb took the extraordinary step of writing directly to the United Nations, urging the establishment of an international committee dedicated to interstellar objects. With the Vera C. Rubin Observatory coming online soon, astronomers expect to detect new interstellar visitors every few months. We're entering an era of cosmic traffic, but we have no protocols, no plans, no unified response. If we detect natural asteroids and comets, our models work. We can predict trajectories, calculate close approaches, even plan mitigation strategies if necessary. But a technological object operating under intelligent control? All bets are off. A machine doesn't follow gravity alone. It can accelerate, change direction, execute maneuvers our physics cannot predict. We would be completely blind to its intentions. Loeb compares our situation to ants living in a crack in the pavement. One day, a cyclist rides past. The ants feel the rumble, see the massive shadow, then it's gone. They have no framework to understand what a bicycle is, who's riding it, or how to communicate. They couldn't influence its path even if they tried. Despite all our technology and pride, we might be those ants staring up at something so advanced our brains cannot grasp its true nature. But what if 3I Atlas isn't just passing through? What if this massive object is a carrier designed to deploy smaller probes throughout our solar system? A mothership releasing dozens or hundreds of scouts to study each planet up close, including Earth. This isn't science fiction speculation anymore. Loeb has tasked his Galileo Project research team with exactly this possibility. 3 new observatories in Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and Nevada are now operational with a specific mission. Watch Earth's skies for unusual activity in the months following 3I Atlas's closest solar approach. Are we about to receive smaller, closer visitors? The team is watching, waiting, ready to document what could be humanity's first verified contact with extraterrestrial technology. This encounter, whether it proves to be natural or artificial, forces humanity to confront fundamental questions about our place in the cosmos. Throughout history, we fought over borders, resources, tribal identities. We've built walls and aimed weapons at our own species. Loeb believes confirmation that we're not alone, that something intelligent is out there watching us, could finally unite humanity under one banner. If something major comes from the sky, if we receive an undeniable message from beyond, every human would instantly realize we're all passengers on the same fragile vessel sailing through a vast cosmic ocean. Our differences would shrink to nothing against that revelation. National borders become meaningless when you're facing visitors from another star system. Right now, politicians won't act. Financial markets won't react. They demand absolute proof before changing course, and by then it might be too late. But the public is different. Interest in 3I Atlas is exploding globally. People are looking up, asking questions, demanding answers. A new generation is being inspired to pursue astronomy, physics, astrobiology, all because of this mysterious visitor. Whether 3I Atlas turns out to be an oddly shaped rock or a fully operational interstellar craft, this story is still unfolding in real time. It represents a test of our species on multiple levels. Can we remain scientifically curious when faced with possibilities that frighten us? Can we cooperate globally, sharing data and working together toward common understanding? Do we have the courage to accept that the universe might be stranger, more populated and more wondrous than we ever dared imagine? The next few weeks will be critical. As 3I Atlas swings behind the sun and emerges on the other side, we'll get our answer. Will it continue on a natural, predictable path? Or will it do something that changes human history forever? The question isn't whether we're ready. The question is whether we're brave enough to accept what we might discover. Something is out there, moving through our cosmic neighborhood with purpose. The evidence is mounting. The anomalies are undeniable. And the scientific establishment is finally taking it seriously. This could be the moment everything changes. This could be first contact, happening slowly, methodically, right before our eyes while most of humanity remains distracted by earthly concerns. Keep watching the skies. The truth is coming, whether we're ready or not.